mention, so back when I was in normal, public, rather gossip, momly, accepted school, I'm homeschooled now, I had always wanted to be in like a drama story thing. Like, I don't know, for like, you know how schools have like shows when they make a big deal out of like graduation ceremonies or something, and the other kids who weren't old enough to graduate do shows in between the things for, I don't know, the moms to use their phone storage for recording their kids instead of selfies. I'm actually looking back and not seeing the use in these shows. I mean, let the freaking kids graduate. I mean, that should have been the whole thing. They could have actually just left the school and no one would actually care because they're supposed to leave the school by then. It's like weddings with the cake and the dresses and birthday parties with hats, the candles, the songs, and the cake. It's all a trap society has made for us to bow down to our cake lords. Hydro-effing kids and dogs' wives and dog kids. I'm getting too much off topic, but you get it. So, drama shows. I don't know, something about it. I don't know if I had an interest in dramas or the story or the costumes, or maybe I was just bored with the typical sing a song from 1999 to 2003. Years in which none of us were born, while doing that dance move where you step from side to side and spine, you look like you have a neck problem because it's tilting. Also from side to side while doing that hand move, like, wah! Like, can we do something else, please? But the thing was, I'm just gonna say that we were Wildcats and the directors weren't Kenny Ortega. We were a cast of 5 to 6 kids and the writers were pre-existing stories from like textbooks and kids' pop-up books. I also wasn't in a lot, but if I were, I wouldn't play an Angelica or an Eliza type of character. I typically play a Peggy, you know? Appear once and just never again. Or if I wasn't a Peggy, I would probably be the narrator. Oh, look at me with musical metaphors. Hold on, let me go make a new one. Looks like my hopes and dreams of being in a good show was Heather Chandler. Because she died. Too soon? I don't know. I haven't actually watched the actual Heather's musical. I just wikied it. Just to give you a good picture of what those look like. You know that storytime thing at the end of Hi-Fi where all the props are like cardboard and they had a cast of 5 people? Yeah, these are a step down from that. To be fair, we were school and not an Australian kids TV show. Anyways, I'm just gonna call this one Absolutely Smeetin'. So one time my school went on a field trip to place, and one of my friends, she's been to this place a few times before, and she's like, hey, let's go to this theater place. And my little actor side was like, yes, let's go, please do that. Like, that was my first time going to a play stage that was like not made out of loose stapler that people can stab feet with. Like, it was actually big. My dreams are alive. Well, but not really, but close enough. You know what, here's some context. It was Peter Pan, but with so many kids playing the same role at the same time. I was originally gonna play like one of the red Native American people, but I didn't know how to properly wear the costume. It was one of those things where they already have the costumes and all you have to do is borrow them. And I saw my other friend wearing that stripy shirt, you know, the one Mr.SMee wears, and we just swapped costumes because hers looked 10 times more comfortable. And it was. And I guess she thought mine was cool, and it is. Bartering! Here's the thing. We were about to leave the place and back to the school, and that theater thing was the last thing that we had time doing. And I was already on stage by that time with a bunch of other SMEs, and I guess they made the script for the kids, so you can kind of imagine what they look like. And Captain Hook was here like, our mateys, we dance to unlock the boat and sing new password. And I'm there like, what did you sign me up for? And I saw the people from my school getting up from their chairs and leaving, and I was like, frick, should I go now? Are we going? And they were in the middle of the song, and I was like, how do I get out? How do I get out? How do I get out? Just awkwardly walking out of the stage because... And I guess the sound guy,
it's Nick Bly, the sound guy,
noticed that I was walking off, and they just started playing every single awkward sound effects they had in that library. And Hook was like, "Arr, where you going, lad?" Shoot. But yeah, I ended up leaving anyway. What's crack-a-lackin', my, chickens? Yeah, that's right, I called you chickens. What are you gonna do about it? Sorry that, animation took forever and a half. Animation plus last-minute traveling plus procrastination is a very interesting combo. 10 out of 10, would not recommend. I'll try to be Sonic the Hedgehogger next time. No promises. Sorry to the people who asked like, hey, when's the next video coming? And I answered, oh, it's nearly done. Okay, I have a weird concept of time. I'm really sorry about that. But thanks for hyping the video up for yourself. Hope it was worth it. Because if it's not, well... Oh yeah, I do have an end screen now. What's up? Whatever, now I'm a valid animator. Actually, I cut out a lot of original audio. Guess how long this video was going to be. 24 minutes, and mid-video, I literally considered doing that, but then I'm like, nah, I'm too lazy. Oh, also you might notice that the quality of the animation kind of improved mid-video. I watched a tutorial mid-video. I don't know if that's the best idea. I didn't try to like stray away from my original, like the proportions were kind of wrong, but then I tried not to stray away from that too far, but yeah. Okay, thanks for watching, and remember kids, always ask someone you love before you put it in your mouth.